Yeah.
Take one.
So I'm here to talk about why technology in the medical field is important and how you yourself can actually support the practice. So the first point we're going to talk about here is first world medical technology. Basically, new machines every day are being made to advance the whole healthcare system. So things like electronic records, things like system diagnostic checks, and other systems are being made to make the whole healthcare process more convenient and cost effective for both the patients and the facilities. And according to Lenova, which actually reinforces what I was talking about, electronic records alone have reduced the time, space, and cost for hospitals and have made day-to-day lives very easy to manage, especially when it comes to things like inventory and maintaining patient records. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about what life without technology would be like. So things like diseases like malaria, Zika virus, Ebola, AIDS, HIV, a lot of those things run rampant, especially in third world countries like Africa. And if it wasn't for technology and the major improvements that it has made in the healthcare system, we wouldn't basically have the cures that we have today for minimalizing the death rate that those types of diseases actually bring. And this chart here actually shows the death rate percentages of what the death rate or the actual life expectancy was back in the 1800s before medical innovations were actually made in the medical field. The average death rate was actually about 35 years old. So to put that a little more in perspective, I myself am actually 24. If medical technology didn't exist, basically I would be about 80% of the way done with my life. So thanks to medical technology, it has doubled the actual life expectancy. The life expectancy for a newborn today is actually 82 years. So now we can talk a little bit more about how you yourself can get involved with actually putting the effort towards funding or providing the means of putting technology in the medical field. So the first major way that you could do so is to simply volunteer. Volunteering opens up many doors for many opportunities, especially in underdeveloped countries like Africa, for example. Having people overseas distributing medicine and proper resources really goes a long way in helping to fight all the diseases that they're actually currently dealing with. And another thing is utilizing technology. Today's age, social media is a really big thing, especially sites like Facebook or Twitter. And it's really easy, to take a picture, just post it up, and get information out. So having that way or using those mediums can actually promote a lot of movement towards actually getting people to get more involved in aiding those countries. And let's just say you don't have the time or don't really want to travel overseas and put yourself in that situation. Instead, what you can do is donate. So there's two forms of donations that actually falls into this category. You have money donations and equipment donations. So money donations, they are simply in the description. Basically, you donate a set amount of money towards organizations who use that money to fund research towards cures for things like cancer and other rampant diseases that come up every day. And then the second form would be equipment donations. Equipment donations are actually where you take lightly used items and other medical equipment. For example, maybe a certain hospital had scanners and different IVs that they didn't actually use. Instead, they would donate them to these organizations. These organizations would then take them overseas and provide them with underdeveloped countries, provide them to those facilities that are in dire need of those things to actually treat their citizens there. But with that said, now we're going to actually move on and take a look at what life is with and without technology. And you can actually turn it off from there. That was literally it.